I spent so long thinking I had to become someone else to be a creator, someone clearer, smoother, more digestible for the algorithm. I thought that if I could just reshape myself into the version of myself everyone else approved of, then I'd finally be accepted, and maybe I'd get my happily ever after. But the truth is, I was just repeating a cycle I'd been living my whole life. The chase, the hunt for external validation, the constant attempt to drown the shame I felt inside with the approval of others. It's honestly hilarious to see this clearly now, because maybe you can relate to this too. A lot of us were raised with a quiet, invisible shame stitched into us from before we could even speak. We were taught in subtle ways that we weren't good enough as we were, that something about us is wrong, and that we should spend the rest of our lives apologizing for simply existing. And none of that was ever really our fault. We were just kids, absorbing the beliefs of the people around us, the ones who are hurting too. However, here's a shift in perspective I had recently. Acceptance isn't about becoming something. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you to shrink. It's the courage to look inward and realize you don't need to bend yourself into a shape that fits someone else's expectations of you. You don't need to earn your worth. You don't need to beg for permission to exist. Acceptance is the moment you stop running from yourself. The moment you stop molding your identity for the algorithm, for society, for anyone who benefits from you being small. Acceptance is the quiet knowing that who you are is enough, and that the more you show up as yourself, the more life aligns with something real. Because the story does not change when you become someone. It changes when you finally come home to yourself. So remember who you are, and I'll see you in the next one.